Hello and welcome to the Master Plumbers CEO update. And I'm really excited to announce the Master Plumbers conference in Rotorua is officially sold out. And that is an amazing result for all my team, and I'm so pleased for all the members and business partners as we're able to re-engage face-to-face. We've got an amazing array of speakers and of course our trade stands that we're really hoping that all our members engage with. Now, with conference and dealing with around 350 people, we have to have strong COVID protocols in place. So there will be rapid antigen testing kits available in Rotorua, but it's also around self-management. So we're asking you if you've got any signs of flu-like or any symptoms that relate to potentially COVID, just be aware and take a rapid antigen testing. Right now onto our advocacy. And I say this every time, but again, extremely busy for Master Plumbers. We've got our biggest consultation for the plumbing industry, and we're about to send out a briefing document to all our members on 7 major changes that MB are consulting on. The key changes for us regard to lead in plumbing products, the water temperatures, particularly delivering to early childhood and other services, protection for backflow, and also the 3500 changes. Now there's a significant document that MB have produced. It's 126 pages. Master Plumbers had reduced that to a briefing document for you all, which is about 8 pages, and we've also attached a survey that we're asking you to complete. It's really important that we do a robust consultation and make sure that all the facts for the plumbing, gas fitting and drain laying industry are addressed to MB and the changes are relevant and practical. So I ask you please to have a look at our briefing document, read the 126 page document from MB if you wish, but if you can fill out this survey, the more responses we get and the more feedback we get, the more that we can represent MB and make sure we've got practical changes for our industry in the future. Now, for members in the Hawke's Bay area, there is an ongoing issue we've been discussing with hot water suppliers and also the council. We've got ongoing problems with pitting of hot water cylinders. And though we've done some articles in New Zealand Plumber and we've had a couple of Zoom meetings in consultation with both the suppliers and the council, we do want some more information. So if you are in the Hastings area and you've got a lot of hot water cylinder replacements, can you please make sure that the merchant and the local supplier are notified if there's any potential pitting or unusual failures of hot water cylinders. Once we do that, we'll come back to you with some results. We're doing some deep analysis of what's causing this issue, and it is concern for consumers too, so we have to make sure we've got product that is fit for purpose in the local area. Some good news that came out just prior to the budget and was embedded in the budget document from the government. The Apprentice Boost Scheme for employers to receive funding when taking on apprentices has been extended for another 2 years. They have slightly changed the fees, but there's still good funding of $500 per month for the first 2 years of any apprenticeship that's signed up to an official agreement. And we welcome this from the government. We still have a major industry crisis around our workforce shortages, and the only solution to this is really growing our apprentice numbers. So if you want any information about that, the Master Plumbers or Masterlink team will be available to give you the details. We had some good news for the gas sector as well. The government has committed to a transitional plan for the gas sector and put significant investigation into new biofuels, including hydrogen and biomethane. And this is something that we've been working really hard with Gas New Zealand and the LPG Association. But the funding and the research into developments that could provide New Zealand with export opportunities in the gas sector is something that we think is evolving really, really quickly, and we're very confident that the gas sector will be strong into the future. So now in Master Plumbers member benefits, you'll see that we put some communication out. It's been 10-year anniversary with our relationship with Mobil, and to celebrate this, Mobil has come to the party and offered an extra discount for all our members for 3 months. And this is a significant discount where we know that fuel prices are at an extraordinary high level, so any discount for members I'm sure is welcomed. So please make sure you're either requesting the Mobil cards or you're using your Mobil provider when you're refilling. On other news, training and development has been something that we're now starting to roll out, including face-to-face training again. And we've also had the Auckland branch starting with our model of morning coffee carts and evening sessions, which is something that we hope to roll out through the whole country. So if you see those coffee carts advertised through our social media, please go along and have a chat with your local branch or association. Now, regarding membership wellbeing, we're restarting our wellbeing workshops across the country with Kiriyama, our wellbeing guy. And we're starting that at the top of the South Island, and we're rolling through a significant plan to make sure that we're getting the best benefit for our members across the country. There's also another program that I want to talk to you about, and that's being driven by Chazines, and that's Work Should Not Hurt. What I really like around this program is they've gone and spoken to our members, our apprentices, and they've developed 10 innovation ideas that are actually practical for members to use on the job site. What we don't want is more injuries occurring across our sector. So if you can have a look at our website, we're going to put all the details of the details that Chazin has provided, but there's some real practical solutions, and I really encourage you to share that with all your members. Okay, finally for me, I'm really looking forward to seeing all the members and the business partners at the Master Plumbers Conference in a few weeks. Just remember a couple of things from me. If you haven't registered for CPD, which is the board's requirement, our first session is at the conference, but you do need to register separately for that. So make sure you've done that prior to conference. And secondly, obviously our survey from MB with the 7 consultations that they're running out. Our survey is out in the marketplace now, and if you can please take some time to go through that. Your feedback is really important so we can represent your needs to MB and make sure we've got a practical plumbing, gas fitting and drain laying sector. In the meantime, thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time.